Marahil nabalitaan nyo na ho itong mga kababayan. Nagpunta ng NBI itong si Auntie Claire para ireklamo itong si Atty. Trixie Cruz Angeles. Akala naman itong si Auntie Claire matitinag o kikilabutan man lamang kahit bahagya itong si Atty. Trixie dyan sa pagpunta niya na yan dyan sa NBI. Pero bago yan, isang like at subscribe. Masaya na ho tayo dyan at sa mga gusto sumali sa ating community, yung join button nandyan lang ho sa baba. Hanggang ngayon ba naman meron pa rin kayong galit dito kay Press Secretary Trixie Cruz Angeles? Alam naman ho natin ng punot dulo na ang ano na yan, na ang pagsusumbong ni Auntie Claire sa NBI. Maliwanag pa sa sikat ng araw dahil napakadiing bumanat ditong si Atty. Trixie Cruz Angeles sa mundo ng social media. Kaya ngayon, tinatrabaho siya. Yun lang naman ho yung mga kababayan. Siguro insecure itong si Auntie Claire dito kay Atty. Trixie kasi kita nyo naman ho, napakagaling na abogado, napakaraming lehitimong tao na nakikinig. Totoo, hindi trolls ha, hindi yung pagkabino kanya bunganga niya, yung mga bayarang trolls talagang pinagpiestahan yung mga sinasabi niya. Parang ito si Auntie Claire, ganun na ganun dyan sa PCO. Pagka nagsalita siya, yung mga bayaran nilang trolls talaga namang naglulundagan ika nga nitong si Senator Rodante Marcoleta. Hayun na, re-recta na ho kagad tayo dito kay Atty. Trixie Cruz Angeles. Kay Atty. Trixie, kay ano muna pala ho tayo? Kay Auntie Claire. Game, Auntie Claire.
Ngayon. Actually, pinaparecord ko lang po, pinanireport ko lang po, yung naging Facebook.
Sampahan mo na ng kaso, wala nang report. Parang spoiled brat na bata no? Yung tipong binwisit ka lang, nagsumbong ka sa nanay mo, ay sa bagay, hawak ko nila ang NBI. Kaya kung ano man ang lumabas sa bunganga nitong si Auntie Claire, panigurado, pagka sa NBI siya nagsumbong, bentahe ho yun kagad para sa kanya. Di ba?
Post ng Luminous by Trixie Cruz Angeles and Amet Paglinawan regarding dun sa threats na nailagay nila. Ito'y address sa akin. Sinabi kasi nila na kapag nilaglag ka ng humans mo, appendix at coccyx mo lang ang walang latay. Resulta ng mga pinagagawa mo. So I really have to report this matter.
Ano ang dahilan ng pagpupunta mo sa sa NBI? Ulitin ho natin ha. Ito ang sinabi daw nitong si Atty. Trixie Cruz Angeles.
Kapag
sa kanya di umanong post, okay? Mamaya papakinggan natin ang panig nitong si Atty. Trixie dyan sa mga banat na yan.
nilaglag ka ng humans mo, appendix at coccyx mo lang ang walang latay. Resulta ng mga pinagagawa mo.
Nagsumbong ka na para ganun lang? Di ba? Para ganun lang, nagsumbong ka na? Ano yung bubuksan nila tiyan mo? Ganun. Tapos papalupaluin nila para magkalatay ka, ganun. Masyado mong liniliteral ang mga bagay-bagay. Alam mo, Auntie Claire, ako personally dito sa PHFD, lagi ko sinasabi to, hindi ako nagnanasa ng kung ano pa mang kapahamakan sa kung kanino man. Kung merong mangyayari sa'yo, yun ang gustong mangyari ng Diyos ng tadhana. Diba? Kung ano man ang mangyayari sa hinaharap sa'yo, kung sakaling makulong ka dahil sa mga kabalintunaan mo, yun ang nakasulat sa palad mo. Diba? Yun. Pero para itong abogado si Atty. Trixie, alam niya ang kakapahamak niya. At tayo bilang pribadong individual, bumabatikos dito sa mga government official na to, alam din natin ang ating kakapahamak. Di basta-basta lalabas sa bunganga natin yung alam natin na medyo alanganin o delikado, di ba? Di naman natin pwede sabihin na gagawan natin ng masama yung kung sino pa man, di ba? Lalo na yan si Auntie Claire, mantakin mo. Post lamang nagpunta siya ng NBI. Para saan? Kaya nga para siguro dahil wala na silang mapag-divert ng attention ng sambayan ng Pilipino dahil napakainit nga naman sa ating mga kababayan yung usapin ng mga manumalyang flood control at mapahanggang sa ngayong mga panahon na to, hindi pa rin kinakagat ng ating mga kababayan yung mga kabalbalan nitong si Auntie Claire dyan sa PCO. Kaya napilitan itong si Auntie na ibala na niya ang kanyang sarili para kahit pa paano mailihis ang usapan. Mula doon sa ang trust rating at approval rating ni Marcos Jr. talagang sadsad na. Kaya naman ngayon gumagawa siya ng eksena kahit pa paano mapag-usapan. Siya naman ang mapag-usapan sa mundo ng social media.
So
Style mo, lokbu. Style mo bulok.
really have to report this matter
Report lang.
because if something happens to me, at least may nakareport po yung mga taong nagpapalutang ng ganitong klase mga grave threats.
Yes po.
Sa ngayon po kasi ang bala ko lang ay i-report. Kung magsasampa man ako ng kaso, pag-iisipan ko muna. Ba't kailangan ko lang kasing i-report ito para at least
Hindi, alam mo, abogado ka. Di ba? Alam mo, abogado ka. Ano lang yan? Publicity stunt lang yan. Alam mo, abogado ka. Kung alam mong pwede kang magsampa ng kaso, kahit pa paano lang hindi pong alam mo naman na hawak nyo DOJ, hawak nyo NBI, abogado ka. Alam mo, marami kang connection ngayong mga panahon na to. Kung pwedeng kasuhan yan at alam mong may papanalo mo, kinasuhan mo na yan si Atty. Trixie Cruz Angeles. Pero alam mo na dahil kabalbalan lang yung post na yan at alam mo na walang kahihinatnan yan, mag-aano ka na lang, magpapatawag ka ng media, yung Daily Tribune, pinatawag mo at kesyo, muli kayo dito, game. O, i-report ko sa NBI ano yun nyo to, ibalitaan nyo to sa inyong mga page.
nga, kung may mangyari
Auntie Claire, ito na yung ano mo, ito na yung pakay mo. Wish granted ka na, di ba? O, dito sa PH Update, ibinabalita ko na, yung kabalbalan mo na yan. Kahit alam naman nating lahat kung ano nga ba ang pinapakay mo, kung bakit mo ginagawa.
sa akin, yung mga tao silang pwede maimbestigahan.
How do you feel now, ma'am, after seeing yung post po?
At the time, of course, natakot ka. Kasi hindi ko naman sanay sa death threats eh. Pero kasi sabihin
Death threats? Yung ano mo, yung appendix mo, walang latay, death threats, ganon. Believe talaga ako dito kay Auntie Claire. Believe na
na
talaga
appendix
ako
mo lang ang walang latay, ibang ibig sabihin nun. Meron itong pagbabanta sa iyong buhay. So yun yung naramdaman ko. At up to now, yun pa rin yung nararamdaman ko, kaya kailangan ko na mag-report.
Ma'am, kailan po yung post na yan?
January 2.
Nandiyan pa din po ba? O...
Nandyan pa rin po.
Ma'am, ano po yung mensahe niyo po sa kanila?
At sa atin lang naman, kung sinasabi nila may freedom of expression sila. Lahat naman tayo dito ay dapat na ma-exercise yung ating freedom of expression. At hindi kinakailangan na kung ikaw man ay nag-o-oppose sa sinabi ng isang tao, ikaw ay magbabanta na sa buhay niya.
Magbabanta ka agad? Auntie Claire naman. Hindi naman walang nagbabanta sa iyo, ante. At wala kahit sinong vlogger hindi ka pagbabantaan. Kasi alam mo, Auntie Claire, yung pagiging PCO undersecretary mo, blessing in disguise yan para sa amin. Kung kami yan tatanungin mo, kung gusto ba namin na merong mangyaring masama sa iyo, yun ang pinakahuling bagay na ika nga ipapanalangin namin. Diba? Na yung tipong gusto namin hanggat maaari maging healthy and happy ka, okay? Yun ang gusto namin, ante. Gusto namin maging healthy and happy ka. Ayaw namin na magkaroon ka ng kung ano pa mang karamdaman, di ba? Kasi ano ho yan kasi itong yung ating pinaglalaban, kaisa ho natin yang si Auntie Claire. Yang lukarit na yan, ikang ani Atty. Vic Rodriguez, di ba? Ano natin yan, kumbaga kakampi natin yung lukarit na yan pagdating sa ating mga adhikain sa buhay, sa ating mga itinutulak, di ba? Yang mga ano na yan, yung mga galaw na yan ni Auntie Claire. Kaya naman, huwag mong isipin na merong nag-iisip ng masama sa iyo. Huwag ganoon, ante. Kami kami dito. Kumbaga gusto namin healthy ka, pagpatuloy yung pagiging PCO undersecretary mo at patuloy ka lang makipagbardagulan sa mundo ng social media. Para sa future nitong si Marcos Jr.
Hindi po nadadaan ang anumang diskurso sa pagbabanta sa buhay, yung pagiging bayolente. Huwag nilang gayahin ang mga idolo nila.
Prior to this post, meron po bang may previews na post towards you?
Wala ako napansin. Ito lang kasi yung nakita ko. Kung meron man before, hahalungkatin ko.
Halugkatin ko.
Okay, maraming salamat po.
Kala ko may iiyak si ante. Kala ko may iiyak siya. Halugkatin ko. Yun lang naman ho pala. Kala ko pa naman magsasampa na ng kaso. Magsusumbong lang pala sa ano. Attorney Trix, wala ko kwenta. Kala ko pa naman makikipagbalagbagan na siya sa'yo. Ano lang pala. For optics lang pala, di ba? Walang kakwenta-kwenta. Rekta tayo dito kay Attorney Trixie Cruz Angeles. Attorney Trix!
Magandang gabi sa inyo.
Sokpa.
Perhatak po, Trixie Cruz Angeles. Ano po, bad hair day na naman.
Kailan yan,
At ako,
Attorney?
luminous. Yes, of course, by this time, you would have heard na mayroong pumunta si Undersecretary Claire Castro sa NBI para mag-file ng report. Take note of the words that she used. So, take note of the words that she used, ha? She said report. Okay. Pero bago tayo pala magpatuloy, ito nilang request ko. Hindi muna ako sasagot ng mga katanungan sa umpisa, and then later on, we'll take your questions. Alright? So, however, okay lang, you can post your comments. I will see them naman, and then we can tackle them later. Or if you want, post your question, pero understand that I'm going to answer it later. So, repost na lang your question later on. Okay? So, para tuloy-tuloy yung mga kwentuhan at saka later on yung mga comments. And then I can go back naman pero hindi ko kasi makikita, so kailangan yung ulitin yung katanungan ninyo. Alright? Tuloy na natin. So this afternoon nga, pumunta si Undersecretary Claire Castro sa NBI to file a report supposedly on a post that was made by Attorney Ahmed on Luminous. Okay, now, Luminous does carry our names, but there are actually 4 writers there. One is inactive, si JP, but the active ones are myself, Attorney Ahmed, and Adrian Pascual. Okay. Supposedly, she claims that the post was amounted to a grave threat against her. So let's have a look at what exactly that post was about. So if I can find it. Sandali lang ha. Marami nang nagtanong kasi mga ilang reporters, so it might be easier for them to have a look at this. Dami ng Okay. Naku, nawala ko na naman. I'll see if it's in my photographs, ha? Sandali lang po. Ayan, I found it. All right. I'll just read parts of it that are possible for me to read. So this is the post. It was posted on January 2. Sabi, it starts with nakakatuwa si Claire Castro sa Chucky series niya. Na para bang naniniwala siyang siniseryoso siya ng tao. Kala niya di naiintindihan ng tao na tauhan lang siya at yung inaasal niya ay umaayon lang sa taong nasa poder o di kaya asawa ng nasa poder. Sabi ni, the post continues to, I'll just read the relevant portions ha. Sabi, Claire, sana naiintindihan mo na alam naming tuta ka lang. Sana rin sa bagong taong ito, maintindihan mo na sa oras na naglag ka ng humans, nasa na yan? Ng humans mo, appendix at coccyx mo lang ang walang latay, resulta ng mga pinaggagawa mo. Alright.
Yan. Naku, matindi ho ito. Ito na ang pinakaabangan ng lahat, ang sagot ni Attorney Trixie Cruz Angeles sa mga banat nitong si Auntie Claire.
So, that's the relevant. Mahaba-haba pa yon, and it is still posted. Look for the January 2 post. So, according to her, it constitutes a threat, and therefore, she is reporting it to the NBI so that if any...
Siguro yung tumanggap doon sa report niya sa NBI, natawa lang siya. No? Ano naman kaartihan nitong lukarit na to? Ano naman kadramahan nitong anti-clear na to? Sabi siguro nung tumanggap nung report niya dyan sa NBI. Di ba, di ka ba naman matatawa? Post lang. Wala naman kasi kung threat talaga yan. Dati pa inano mo na yan, di ba? Dati pa sinagot mo na yan.
anything happens to her, then kami daw ang tatanungin. Imbestigahan daw kami. Now, certain media people have reached out to us for a comment. So what we did was we posted our own statement in Luminous, also the same place where she found allegedly saw the original statement made by Attorney Ahmed. So here is our statement, and I would like to read it to you. Undersecretary Claire Castro, as a lawyer, understands or ought to the crimes of grave threats defined in the revised penal code as committed when a person threatens another with the infliction upon the person, honor, or property of the latter or of his family of any wrong amounting to a crime. She is also aware that there is no threat of any sort in the post. Let's call this report what it is. So let's call this report what it is. An attempt to suppress speech and expression that is critical of the Marcos administration. Ms. Castro has been called many things in other posts, in other platforms, yet she never felt compelled to report any of them to the NBI. The writers on this page, however, have written many times about the failing of the current administration, with Attorney Trixie Cruz Angeles even speaking out in public fora. As a prominent government official, she has at her disposal the might of state forces to weigh in on her personal complaints, and she is clearly not too shy to use it. And on such basis, as persuasive as her absolute sole interpretation of a post, the context of which she could have asked for very easily. By making this report and publicizing it to the full extent that the resources of the PCO can, she intends an unmistakable chilling effect on others who post their opinions and criticism of public officials in the exercise of their official functions on social media. No surprise there, she is the very reason why our Constitution protects free speech and expression. All right. Let's deal with your frequently asked questions and with your comments as well. But let's start with the questions. Sabi ni Chino, another diversion tactic. Well, I don't think it's a diversion tactic. This really is a free speech issue.
Free
Because,
speech issue.
Where is the truth? For us, as far as we can see, there are no threats in that post.
Walang threat.
Instead,
Hindi, attorney, baka umiral lang yung pagiging lukarit nitong si Auntie Claire, kaya siya nagpunta dyan sa NBI.
filing a report on this is an intention to, there is a clear intent to silence us. So, that being the case, diba, this is an issue of free speech. So, there is no threat, and clearly, the use of that, the use of the pretext of there being a threat is intended to make us hesitate, to chill. It's called the chilling effect. It's to get us to be quiet or to have some kind of basis for reporting our post. I see your comments and I thank you very much for the support. Okay.
Support natin yan si Attorney Trix. Support natin yan.
Sabi ni Alexa, pinalayo nila ang flood control scandal with maleta-maleta delivery. Okay. Bago tayo magpatuloy, huwag pong kakalimutan, like, share, follow, and subscribe. Sabi ni Dabawenyang Atenista, Hi, Attorney Trixie. Kabardagulang ko lang sa COMSEC ng One News PH sa report ng ante nila. Kaloka, akala ko balat buhaya, balat sibuyas pala. I think that in any case, this, when something like this is discussed, then, yeah, it's different pagka sila na, di ba? But, alam ko for me, I don't think iyakin yan. I think that, I apologize for my broken glasses. I think that really there is an intent here to how do you call this? To diminish the space for free speech. Okay. Sabi ni Shadow Ace, laban kay BBM po. Ang ano po, magandang gabi, pwede po bang taong bayan mismo ang mag-file ng impeachment laban kay BBM? Yes po. In impeachment cases, pwedeng the complaint comes from a private citizen, but ultimately, kailangan pong i-endorso yan ng isang at least one congressman. Sabi ni Dale, saan ang threat doon? Tinanong din namin po yan. Good evening. Magandang gabi po sa lahat. Ngayon pa lang po, magpapasalamat ako sa lahat ng nagpapadala ng gifts dito sa TikTok. Maraming salamat sa tuloy-tuloy ninyong pagsusuporta. Eto, there's a comment that Attorney Ahmed posted and medyo maliit so titingnan ko ng maigi. It says, let's read together from Google. Under Article 282 of the Revised Penal Code, the elements that must be present to constitute the crime of grave threats are: the offender threatens another person with the infliction of a harm or injury, or which results into a wrong. The wrong threatened must amount to a felony or a crime under the Revised Penal Code, killing, unaliving, physical injuries, or destruction of property. There has to be a specific target. The threatened wrong is directed at the person, honor, or property of the victim or that of the family. Deliberate interest, the offender makes the threat deliberately and knowingly that it is wrongful, including fear or anxiety wrongful, inducing fear or anxiety in the victim. So I think you get the gist of what this comment has been trying to say. Thank you, Attorney Ahmed. Sabi ni Ma'am Lenny Munoz, yung flood control scandal, walang action, seriously. Gusto lang nila na di na tayo mag-criticize sa wrongdoing ng government. Kaloka. I think that the totality of these cases, plus if you include also that the president is asking or has been asking through a memo, the way I understand it, a memo was issued by the Department of Education, at least the Department of Education. We don't know if the other agencies had also done so. Asking its employees to like the posts, the informative posts of the president. So, but here is the point. Here's the point. From what we see, the basis for filing this case is not a real fear, not a fear. It's not anything. And as a matter of fact, we note carefully that the filing here is not a case. What Undersecretary Claire has done was made a report to the National Bureau of Investigation. So if this was a case, the filing would be in the prosecutor's office of the courts of the RTC nearest to her, or within the jurisdiction of the crime, if any. So, according to her, the reason she's filing a report is she still has to decide whether or not to file a case. And in fact, she said, pinag-iisipan pa yun. Instead, she's filing this just in case daw anything happens to her. So I think the intent is to make us persons of interest should anything happen to her.
Alam nyo mga kababayan, kung meron mga tatrabaho dito kay Auntie Claire, hindi ho yan sila Atty. Trixie Cruz Angeles. Kumbaga, marami ka nang nalalaman, madam. Di ba? Parang ganun yun eh. Marami ka nang nalalaman. Kaya kung meron man didispatch sa'yo, huwag mong isipin nitong sila Atty. Trixie Cruz Angeles yan. Di ba?
Now, this...
Hindi tayo naniniwala. Dapat personally, ano tayo dyan. Ika nga, diskumpiyado tayo dyan sa mga ano na yan nito si Auntie Claire. Ika nga, nagmamaganda na naman itong si Locaret.
I think is specious, but let's stick to the law. So, tama si Ma'am Ola. The effect of the filing of a report is similar to that of filing a police blotter. You report the crime, and it is made record, and if the police normally they would investigate, but sometimes they don't investigate. There is at least a record of your complaint. Okay, so that is the nature of her filing a report in the NBI. So if you come across any trolls who are saying, hala, kakasuhan na kayo, or ayan, kinakasuhan kayo, whatever, then please indicate, you can indicate that this is not per se a case. Instead, and she was very clear about it, to be fair with Attorney Claire, she said she filed a report. So that's what it is. Okay? It's a report which is very similar to entering an incident in the police blotter. So, maliwanag naman yung statement namin. Ayoko kasi masyadong lumayo sa statement. So, ayan. Questions. Even dito, wala pa akong nakikitang katanungan. I thank you, Sir Paul. Thank you kay Banjo T-Pabs. Thank you din kay Tamula. Good evening. Who's watching from Kuwait? Sabi ni Dale, saan ang threat? Dun. Thank you very much ulit. Ano yun? Kamuta ba? Tama ba yung pag-pronounce ko ng pangalan? And thank you very much kay Sir Dale. Okay. Sabi ni Stephen, pwede kaya namang galing sa admin ngayon kung ano mangyari kay Claire Castro? Well, I don't know what you mean, no? If you think that any harm will befall her, I do not see any harm befalling her, not at least not coming from us. Because as we have always been, the issue here is free speech. The issue is the fair comment on her. Okay, it's like this. She had actions. This began when she compared the vice president to Chucky, and in fact had posts holding up or comparing a Chucky doll. Okay, Chucky is of course a character from a slasher movie of an evil doll. Okay. So, this is what started it. So the comment made by Attorney Ahmed was in relation to that series of posts or videos and I think one press briefer pertaining to that. So the way we see it, it isn't even a case, but the intention is to silence us. The intention is also to send a chilling effect to the public, because when she went to the NBI, there's full coverage by media, and in fact, she spoke directly with media, took their questions. The intention is to make sure that those who are watching will be put on notice that if they are very open about their commentary, their public commentary or criticism about the administration, and in particular relating to some statements that she makes, is that they could possibly be facing investigation. So yun yung message. And this, I think, puts it squarely in the arena of free speech. But I think this is an opinion. To be fair, she was very careful. Na yun nga, not, I wouldn't say just. She filed a report and not a complaint. Now, for me, it would have been better if, for instance, she clarified with us, because she knows how to get in touch with us. She can simply clarify what was the intention here, or if she felt aggrieved, she could have asked, Attorney Ahmed, could you please not use these words, because they tend to they make her believe that it constitutes a crime. They could discuss. All of us could discuss. Instead, she's doing it this way. Now, take note that Attorney Claire is, of course, an official. And as an official, you normally hold back, or you think carefully about whether or not you are filing suit against a member of the public, right? Because part of the job is the recognition. And people who are easily recognized, of course, are subject to fair comment. Anong sabi nila? Ang punong hitik, binabato. So, parang that didn't rhyme. But, diba, that's it. If you want fame, ano yung sabi ni Debbie Allen? You want fame? Well, fame costs. And this is where you start paying. Sabi. In art school, it's through the practices and all that. But here, in the arena of, well, in free speech, in the area reserved for where we can give out, we can speak, we have to have, kumbaga, we have to take as much as we can give. You want free speech? Well, free speech costs. It means that you will also see or read things that you don't agree with. You will see or hear or read things that, that are anathema to you. You will see, hear, or read things that are against your beliefs, against your religion, against, your sensibilities. You can be offended, but that is the idea. Free speech is for the idea that you hate. Free speech is for the ideas that you don't like. Because if you want free speech, you must give free speech. So, sabi ni Goko, ang bait mo pa rin to say that she's just pa rin. Well, I didn't say that. Kasi the filing of a well, it's not a suit kasi she filed a report. Okay. There will be further comments when or if she files a lawsuit. Iba yan. Sabi ni Jeremy, Pangulo lang po ba ang pwedeng magtanggal sa spokesperson o pwede din siya mapaalis ng taong bayan? Unfortunately, kung sino ang nag-appoint, yun po ang pwedeng magpatanggal. So, in the case of the appointees of the president, they serve at the pleasure of the president. So, but administratively and criminally, cases can be filed against her in the ombudsman. Okay. So, let's deal with the really troublesome kind of trolls. Papatulan ko to ha, don't complain. Okay. Martin the Martian 86 says, ikaw na DDS, sana makulong ka, Zoraida ka. Okay? Number one, I'm not insulted by the term Zoraida because I really think that woman, if you're referring to Zoraida Sanchez, is an excellent actress. She was very talented and she had a PhD in communications. One wishes one can have a PhD in any subject. But if your intention is to try to tell me that I am ugly, then I'm sorry, that is totally irrelevant to whatever it is we're talking about here. And I will concede that you can have your own tastes and opinions on people's looks, except that looks aren't in contention here. So, ikaw na DDS. Okay. So, first of all, you say that like it's a bad thing. I sincerely do not agree with you, but that's the nature of a democracy. You get to say things that I don't agree with. Sana makulong ka. Unfortunately, kulong is not it's not something that you grant as a wish. Okay? It is something you file. If you have a right and you want to enforce that right, then you can go to court and file against the person who has an obligation to you. But seeing as we don't have any obligations to each other, and I have done nothing to you, I will assume that this is within the realm of fair comment. And since you are only making a comment, I disagree that it is fair, then I would strongly suggest you engage in debate. Na? Don't come here simply spouting nonsense that is irrelevant, impertinent, and, feeble attempts at insults. We can see right through.
Ano naman kasi, respetuhan lang, di ba? O, ngayon yung panoorin, tayo naman ho kasi si Auntie Claire, ano ho tayo dito, ika nga, political vlogger tayo, meron tayong mga punto de vista, pero yung pagka-vlogger, vlogger to vlogger, pupuntahan mo para buwisitin mo, tapos ang layo ng mga komento mo doon sa mga pinag-uusapan, parang may problema ka na nun sa utak.
And the fact is, it's unfortunate that you will be known for this kind of, how do you call this? Unintelligent statement when you could have simply participated in this course. Sabi ni Albert O. Ryan, sa court ka na lang mag-explain. It is unfortunate that you do not understand what is going on and yet you still attempt to comment. Here is my reaction to you. Albert O. Ryan. There is no case. What Undersecretary Claire Castro filed was a report. It is the equivalent of filing, entering an incident into a police blotter. So, yung mga sa court ka na lang mag-explain, that is neither your call nor appropriate in this instance. So what I'm going to say here, and I apologize in advance for your hurt feelings, is that this is a totally unintelligent and an impertinent and irrelevant comment. Sabi ni Julian's World, di yata niya naiintindihan ang sinabi mo, English kasi. I will always presume that everybody who comes here is intelligent, but they can always prove me wrong. Well, I disagree. Sabi ni Mono Blackwood, kakapasok lang, ang daming Vovo na comment ngayon, maghahabol ata malapit na 15. Hindi ko po kasi nakikita because when the commenter is obviously a paid call, meaning they're just there, they're going to say something na inutos sa kanila, then, and then they cannot engage in discourse, they cannot defend their position, then, wala, black dapat yan. For your peace of mind as well. Now, if you don't mind, wait lang sasagutin ko lang ito. Okay. Sandali lang, hinahanap ko yung ano. There were comments kasi in another post that we had made. Yes. The post was basically a comment. So, the palace says, walang Mary Grace Piatos si Pangulo. And our response is, patingin nga ng liquidation dyan. So, there were attempts to defend the president, unaware that we're talking about the liquidation, para pareho yung comparison, the liquidation of the CF, of the president, which has never been discussed. O para sa akin, if they're going to compare the president with the vice president, then we will also have to compare the issues. Hi kay Rolly, who's watching from Egypt. Bucket list, Egypt. Sabi ni Baby Nice, sa tingin niyo po, mananalo pa rin po ba si VP sa impeachment? Well, without seeing the complaint, mahirap po magkomento. However, given the Supreme Court's ruling in the Vice President's case, and that making it immediately executory, they have to observe due process.
Iba na ho yung mangyayari dito mga kababayan. Yung expect nila na ika nga parang yung ginawa nila nung unang impeachment ni VP Sara, hindi na ho yun ang mangyayari dito sa pangalawang impeachment na to. So Luis, maraming salamat po sa pag-support sa Page Update. Mag-ingat po kayo lahat. Halin natin Pilipinas.